Hello everyone, welcome to Caroline's Craftery and welcome to September's freebie for the Home Sweet Home journal that we're building. Hopefully you're following along. Let's set that off to the side. So here is September's kit. Now, because there isn't a national holiday that I'm aware of that's worldwide, I decided to do a fall theme. Even though I know it's not fall for everybody, but it's fall here. So page 1, we've got an envelope, the part of the roof, some odds and ends of little goodies. We've got half of our house, a couple postcards, some words, etc. And the other side of the house, the other roof, some odds and ends of goodies. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with all this stuff. And then we have a page. And then we have a second page. Now I printed on the back of the one because I'm going to use this for my project. So let's set all this stuff off to the side. Because I do have most of the stuff cut out, I am going to quickly cut this here along here. Now, we've been working on this journal all year. Every month we do another freebie for it. Make up the page and just have some fun. So many things you could do with these freebie little kits though. And I love seeing what people make with it. I know there is some people that are making the Home Sweet Home journal. And I hope people are having fun with it. Okay. There's that. That is done. Now I've got all the pieces already cut out. The only weird thing I'm going to use today is I have a little brad that I'm going to use for an idea I have. So let's start. Let's start with the easy stuff. Let's glue up this envelope because this is going to go into the pocket. And I am using art glitter glue. I'm going to glue up here, not too far because I don't want it glue to get everywhere. And I think I'm going to put just a little bit on here. Okay, let's glue that down. That's the first step out of the way. Okay, doesn't seem like I got any glue anywhere. I think I want to try to get a little more glue right up here. There we go. Didn't quite go far enough up, so. Okay, there's our envelope done. Now, let's start. Let's bring over these and now I decided I was going to cut the leaf shape from my roof, so you can do either. Whichever one you think is going to work. So let's start by gluing these onto our house. I've been trying to start thinking about what I want to do for 2024. Don't have any ideas yet, but there will be some kind of monthly freebie. I've been doing this, I think this is my 4th year. Maybe even the 5th year. Try to get that on relatively even. Okay, there's our roof there. Let's put the roof on this side. I really like how this little Home Sweet Home journal is turning out. Something very, not very different, but definitely different for me. I do like doing these monthly projects with you. And hopefully you can check out the shops, Coffee, Creative Fabrica, and Etsy. Okay, so there is our 2 roofs. Now, this is going to be the front. Okay, so my idea for this, I've got this, and I need one of these. Now, I want to need to get my little hole punch here. I'm gonna need this. Okay, so we got that there. And I want, let's do this way here. Right about like that. And I want to put a hole. I got it about, hopefully you can see it. It's about maybe not quite a half an inch. Half an inch from the longer piece. Maybe a 1/4 of an inch in this pumpkin part. And then, good little pencil here. I want it to measure out. I want it to be in the middle from, I put this here just for a visual thing. I want this to be halfway, so and line up my holes because I moved them. Okay, so about halfway. I want it about an inch from the bottom. So let's do it right about there. And just gonna draw a hole there, or draw a dot there. Don't think this is going to reach up. No. So let's see, find my little pokey thing. Here it is. We need a little piece of foam, and we're just going to poke our hole in there. Okay. Got that done. Now we can line all these up. I hope this is going to work. I have not tried it, so I have no idea if it's going to work or not, but I hope it does. And then we're going to put that brad. So we've got our brad through these 2 pumpkins and this little design, but I think I need to brad is kind of, there we go, kind of sticking up. Didn't like that. Okay, let's line these all back up. Put that into there. And now we can go over to this side and we can close that up. Okay, and then I always tip it my right side up. And then I give it a good push down because I want that to be good in there. Now I want to cover this because when we're trying to slide stuff in, it's going to get caught. So all that I need is a little piece of some kind of cardboard. I don't care what it is because you're not going to see it anyways. And we're just going to glue that down onto there really good. And hopefully the edges won't get caught when we slide our envelope in and out. More so in. Okay. Just put that over there. And I'm going to tip it this away, and then I can get that down nice and tight. So there is that. Now comes the test. We can move this away and this away, or however you want. The idea is it kind of makes like a giant pumpkin. We're going to put this on the top of here, more so for decoration than anything else. Let's do that. Now this, I guess in a way, this is kind of like a hidden journaling spot in a way. Okay, let's put this one here. Right about like that. Now I could definitely put them on here too to make it, and we might do that at the end, we'll see. So now my thought is you could write little bits in here and then you can close it up. That's kind of my thinking. So you could actually have this like whatever size you wanted, whether you want it big, little, totally hidden. It's up to you how you want it. And so my idea is to maybe tuck a few. It could be a little bit of a journaling spot. So we'll see how we go with that. So that piece there is kind of done. All the extra that you need is a brad. Now on the back side, what I want to do, let's just trim this here. We trimmed all the white off, but from the other side. But I don't want this. Okay. There we go. Now I've got to remember, I did a sample fold. We're going to make just a little pocket. Now I don't know if you've seen these or not. But really it's just like a whole piece of paper. So we want to fold this up. And I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. I want these to be even. And I kind of want this strip down here to be even. Which I think that will be pretty good. Just like that. And we're going to take this over. And now I'm thinking I want this about as wide as that. And I'm just kind of going to line it up at the bottom. Like that. I'm going to open this up. And then kind of want actually the one thing I do need to make sure is that these fit. Okay, those will fit in there. So I want to try to get it about the same, if that makes sense. which I'm thinking, and I'm just eyeballing it, so hopefully it's about right. Now this is going to be overlapped, so we're just going to cut that down. Let's use the big scissors, because I want that. There we go. My fold is right next to there, so this can go here. And I'm going to have to trim that off as well. You can make these pockets any way you like, really. But then the idea is that they're going to be fit together like this here. Oh, you see, now that doesn't fit. This needs to come down some more. Let's cut another 1/4 of an inch off of there, just so it fits in there. Okay, and it's still not. Okay, gonna have to trim this down a tiny bit more as well. There we go. That did the trick. Just make sure that I've got. Okay, now I think I want to ink this. Let's see if we can figure out what we need to ink and not ink. I don't think I need to ink it all, but I want to ink whatever is going to be showing, I guess. I like inked edges. And when it's all done, it always looks good. And we are going to open this up, so let's go ahead and ink all the way around. Okay, so then we got that, and that. Now I better ink here, just because we're going to see that whenever we open up the book. Okay, there's that. Now that is going to go on to here, kind of. It's already not going to work out the way I want it to. Trying to think. Now these I did not even get them remotely even, but that's okay. Now this can go right to the bottom. It's always easier when you have a project planned out, which obviously I did not. Okay, I got a little bit there, so let's see. I'm going to fold this down. Okay, now I do want to be able to open this up. So that's going to actually go on that side. and it's just totally off. Let's see, we've got, let's do this away, we've got 4 5/8, and we've got, oh, it's only a little bit out. That's not too bad. I can live with that. So that's gonna go onto here somehow. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut right along where my fold is. I'm going to cut this just because I should have actually cut this whole thing smaller. Let's open this up so we've got our, okay, so let's go to there. Make sure we do this right, and now let's cut from here in. Let's cut that out. And let's hope that this works. So cross your fingers. Okay, now then, we got this. We got this. We got that. I think that will work out okay. Now what I want to do is I want to glue this down. And I'm going to make a little flip thing, I think, if it works out. Then once it's glued down, oh, that ain't going to work. Okay. Okay, change of plans. It's not going to be a flip. We're just going to do that. Okay, so we are going to cut this right off. Changing plans as we go. Cut right along where I folded. Okay. Now let's ink this up. Better ink the back too. Let's ink this and this. Now then, let's try now that's going to go right there. And then if we glue down the back, we can lift this out, we can lift this out, and we have a whole page to write on. Okay, let's make sure we're thinking about this. And we might, should we make that into a pocket? No, we're going to have enough pockets there as it is. So we don't want to glue down this very corner here because otherwise we'll glue down the wrong part. Oops. Glue stuck on the end of my bottle. Okay. Let's glue this all down. Trying to give this journal a little bit of extra writing space. Mind you, there's pockets and cards and all that a person could write on very easily. Okay, let's put that. I can put it right on the edge. right like that. So that's so that opens up. It gives us all that writing space. Plus we could write all the way around here too. Okay, let's fold this back up. So this is, I just had a piece of paper and I just folded it. And I did have plans, and this one here worked out that way. Whereas I folded those down and then it could have been, oh, you see now I didn't think that very far because that wouldn't come out as a flip anyway. So, okay, lesson learned. So there we've got this. And make sure that the creases are good. Now let's go ahead and let's put these in here. Now I've got two different sizes of those. And I need my little, template. And this, let's actually glue these together before we put the holes in there. And let's glue this up. There. And they usually go down here. And I want to glue all of that. That's where the holes are going to go for these little circle things. I have a die that cuts these out, so just going to stand those together like that to hopefully get a nice, fairly even. Make sure that we get that glued. Not perfect, but we can trim that up a little bit, or just add a little bit of ink to it. Let's just trim this down just a little bit on that one side. Okay, let's dig out our ink, and let's just ink. A little bit of ink really covers stuff up, actually. Let's ink along there too. And let's just do a little bit on the roof. It hides that white. And then it's not quite so visible. Okay, let's put this on here as good as we can. It's always harder when you're cutting everything totally by hand. Holes lined up. There we go. Now we can put these on. We'll make sure we put the two little ones together and the two bigger ones. Let's glue these on. Yeah, I have a die that cuts these, so when I'm cutting stuff out and have little tiny pieces, this is what I make. You could easily just use the ones that you get at office supply places and whatnot like that. The sticky ones. Okay, let's put these on the back here, and then we can do a little bit of embellishments and decorate it up a little bit. The smaller ones actually fit this better. These are the perfect size. These are a little bit bigger, but that's okay. They still work. Okay, there's that. Now then, let's see. I was thinking on putting this on here. These two big cards are going to go into this pocket, I believe. We've got a nice bow. And we've got some flowers and some words. Actually, kind of like that right along there. As I say, flowers, bows, etc. Some nice pretty flowers. Not sure. Or we could put the big bow on here. Just gonna see if I've got anything in here. Oh, we do have some orange in here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that might look okay. Let's see. Maybe this, like that. I kind of like that. Let's put that on there right now. Okay, let's put a little bit of glue here. And this will go on there. Okay, now a little bit of glue. Oops. Here to hold the two pieces of ribbon down. One thing about doing when you're doing fabric or something, it's always harder to glue it down. We got this here, silicone brush. And it won't stick to it. Let's just try to hold that down a little bit. Put a bit more glue on there. Okay. Just hold that down for a second. Try to get that ribbon glued down. Okay. Now let's put this on the top, or should we put this bigger one on there? I'm going to put this bigger one on there. Now I don't want glue up in that very, very corner. This bigger bow I think will help keep that ribbon down a bit more. Okay. Let's put that kind of right about there. Just need to hold this down for a second. That looks cute, and I'm going to put kind of like September right there. So let's go ahead and glue that down too. Oops, better put it the right way up. And that's going to go right along there. Now these are going to go in see, this one pocket goes all the way through, so you have to put them, actually I'm thinking this one we might put it there instead. And let's go ahead and put this in here like that. Now on the front we can put this in here. I think I'm kind of going to leave that. We have some words. We could put that right there. Let's maybe, that one actually fits in there better. So let's put that right in the very corner. We can still read it. Right there. And the flowers, like they're different sizes, so you could easily piece these together to make some really cute flowers for something. And I'm just thinking, if we did this, we could make a cute little tab thing almost. Let's do that. We are going to take this, put a little bit of glue down here, and that's going to go on the back side of this, but I want it in the middle, like so. Now that, whoops, so that kind of has a little end on it. Makes it look kind of like a little pumpkin. That's cute. I like that. Okay. So we got that, and now we're going to put all these goodies into the envelope, so then we have them for decorating some more. Now let's hope that this fits in here. What's going on? Okay, there we go. Good, good, good. There we go. So there is our September's freebie. And remember, this can open way up. Kind of looks like a pumpkin patch, I guess, or something. So you can have that kind of wherever you want it. Don't really like how that stands up, but we might be able to somehow put something there, but for now it will be okay. So there is our one side, and there is our other side. Let's go ahead and we'll put that into our book, and we've got all our pages. It's coming along nice. I like it, I like it. It'll be a fun project when it's all done. Now we can put our September page right here. close up the rings. I think these rings are going to be the perfect size by the time we get it's October, November, December, 3 more months into here. It'll be the perfect size. So there is September fall theme. So there is that side, and you could easily put other cards in there that you might have. Adjust the pumpkins however you want them. You could even have that one off to the side, and then this side that opens up for a whole bunch of writing space. So I hope you like this month's freebie, and love to see what you've made with these freebies. So feel free to come over to the Facebook group, post pictures and your YouTube channel and whatnot, and just so everybody can see what you've been making. So stay tuned for another video, and we'll see you soon. Bye.